What if the thing you fear the most could actually change your life forever? What if money stopped slipping through your hands and finally started working for you? Stay till the end, because this story might change the way you look at money forever. Imagine you need a little money to fulfill your wedding dream, or to prepare a down payment for a house, or to take your parents on a small trip. But salary comes every month and slips through your hands like sand in 3 to 4 days. Forget about saving. In the last days of the month, you even have to think about recharging your mobile. And when someone says invest in the stock market and make money, the first thought that comes to mind is, oh brother, this is a game for big people. It's not for a common man like me. What if everything sinks? In this fear and confusion, years pass by. Dreams remain just dreams. But what if the fear of the stock market goes away? What if by taking small right steps, we can also make our money our friend? This is our story today. The beginning of a new journey. Hello friends, welcome to Insight Spring. Now let's take the first step in this journey. Everyone has a fear of money, but only those who turn fear into understanding make a real difference. So let's move towards that first step from where our real story of the stock market begins. Before we talk about profits and charts, we need to change one thing first: fear into understanding. Chapter 1. Stock Market. Don't be afraid, make it your friend. Whenever someone takes the name of the stock market, two extreme images are formed in our mind. Either that person who suddenly became a millionaire, or that poor fellow who lost everything. But the truth is, neither of them. The stock market is neither magic nor gambling. It is a place where your money gets a chance to grow, just like a seed is sown in the soil and it takes time to become a tree. But the problem is that we were never taught in childhood how money works. We were taught algebra in school, trigonometry, but not what saving and investment are. This is why it is natural to feel scared when you hear the name of the stock market for the first time. Such a fear as if you are stuck alone in an unknown jungle. But the truth is that this jungle is not as scary as it seems. Just a little understanding and a little patience. The first step to making the stock market your friend is to know it. Now imagine when we meet a new friend. There is a little hesitation at first, isn't there? But gradually, talks happen, interests match, and one day that person becomes one of our best friends. The stock market is just like that. At first glance, it is scary, but gradually, if we know it in the right way, that market can lead us to financial freedom. But here the biggest question arises: how to start investing in the stock market. The first thing to understand is having an investment account. Understand an investment account is a digital locker where your shares are safe. Just as we keep our jewelry in a locker, here shares are kept but in digital form. Opening an investment account is not that difficult now. Everything can be done online from mobile. There are many reliable platforms like Robinhood, Webull, Vanguard, where your account can be opened in a few hours. And yes, opening an investment account is not a commitment that you have to invest millions now. It is just a door through which you take a small step into the world of the market. Now the second question: how to choose the first stock. See, the biggest mistake people make at the beginning is that they hear that a company's share is soaring, so they put money into it. Doing this means setting out in an unknown city without a map. You have to start with strong, reliable companies like banks, IT companies, medical companies, meaning companies that have been running for years and whose products we use every day. Like when you use toothpaste at home or recharge your mobile, you are indirectly a customer of these companies, so why not take advantage of their growth? But remember, investing means getting married. Do it wisely, not with instant attraction. Think long-term. Have patience. The market will go up and down every day. But if you have chosen a strong company, your money will also become strong over time. Now here comes the most interesting question. What if the market falls? Then there is no need to panic. The market falls. So that is an opportunity to buy quality stocks at a discount. Imagine if you get your favorite branded shoes at a 50% discount. Would you panic or buy them happily? The stock market is just like that. A falling market means quality things are available cheaply. But yes, this understanding is only possible when you know and understand the company. Now the real game begins of understanding risk and planning correctly. The easiest way to avoid risk is diversification, meaning don't put all your money in one place. Just as a plate of food has proteins, carbs, fiber, everything. Similarly, a portfolio should have stocks from different sectors. This way, if one sector falls, the other can handle it. But the real story begins now. In the second chapter, we will know the secrets of market psychology and how to build a bulletproof mindset for investment. Because in the stock market, money is not made with intelligence alone. It is made with mindset. Now pause for a second. Because if you understand the next chapter properly, your relationship with money will never be the same again. This is where most people fail, not because of the market, but because of their own mind. Chapter 2. Money is made with the mind, not with the market. How many times does it happen that we think at night while sleeping, I wish I had a little more money, life would be different? But have you ever thought? The real game of making money does not happen outside, it happens in our own mind. The stock market is also just a playground. The real player is our mindset. Now imagine if you have a great car but don't know how to drive it. What's the use? Similarly, if you have entered the market but have not prepared your mindset, then loss is certain. What is the biggest trick of the market? The market plays with both your fear and greed. When the market goes up, greed awakens. Put more money, put more, profit will double. When the market falls, fear arises. Sell everything, save what can be saved. But the true investor is one who can control both these emotions. Now the question is, how to strengthen the mindset. The first step is knowledge. Just like if you are going to the jungle, knowing the path and dangers reduces fear, doesn't it? Similarly, in the stock market, the more knowledge, the less fear. The second step is patience. The market does not make you a millionaire overnight. Investing is not a race, it is a marathon. The third step is discipline. The market will test you every day. Come on, cut the profit quickly today. Come on, sell everything in panic. But the person who walks with discipline becomes the real champion in the long run. But the story does not end here. In the third chapter, we will know how to choose those stocks that can make your dreams come true. And now comes the question everyone waits for. Which stock should I actually buy? This is where people either build wealth or lose years chasing the wrong companies. Chapter 3. The real formula for choosing the right stock. Now imagine you have found a magical seed that will grow into a tree that will bear fruit of money every year. Would you just pick any seed and plant it, or would you choose the right seed carefully? Similarly, choosing a stock is also an art. So how to choose the right stock? The first principle is to understand the company's real business. Meaning, what does the company you are going to invest in actually make? How does it earn? How sustainable is it? All this is important to know. For example, if you eat an X company's biscuits every day, you know that this company is a part of the lives of millions of people every day. Investing in such companies whose products are needed daily, whose brand is strong, remains safe for the beginning. The second principle is the company's debt. Have you ever thought, if a friend has taken a lot of loans, how much pressure will be on him? Similarly, if a company is borrowing too much, it is a red flag. A low-debt company is always safe. The third principle is past performance. See how the company's past profit growth is? Is revenue increasing or decreasing every year? Just as a child's progress is known from the school report card, similarly, the real story of the company comes out from its financials. But most importantly, ask yourself, if the market falls tomorrow, can I stay with this company for a long time? If the answer is yes, then you are on the right track. But the real game begins now. In the fourth chapter, we will know what to do after buying a stock: sell, hold, or buy more. Fourth chapter, the biggest trick after buying the share. Buying a stock is easy. Holding it with conviction, that's where legends are made. Because the moment you buy your first stock, your biggest enemy is no longer the market. It is your emotions. Suppose you have bought your first stock. Now that shining share is visible in your investment account. The first feeling is of pride. I am also an investor now. But then fear also begins. What if the market falls? If there is profit, should I sell? If there is a loss, should I cut it? This is the biggest test. After buying a stock, the real game of emotions begins. Now here, two extreme reactions occur. If profit is seen, sell quickly. If loss is seen, sell in panic. What should actually be done? First rule, exit plan. Decide in advance, just as you decide where to go and by what route when you leave home. Similarly, when investing, you should also decide when to exit. For example, if you have decided that I will exit at 10% profit, then do not change it by being emotional. Second rule, ignore short-term movements. The market moves up and down every day, like ocean waves. But real fish are found in the depths, not in the upper waves of the shore. Similarly, long-term investors should not panic due to superficial fluctuations. Third rule, buy more when conviction is strong. If you have a strong company and the market has fallen, then buying more can be the wisest step. Remember, Warren Buffett also says this, "Be greedy when others are fearful." But the story does not end here. In the 5th chapter, we will know the biggest master technique to reduce risk, the real secret of diversification. Now take a deep breath, because the next concept is what separates survivors from long-term winners in the stock market. Chapter 5. The real weapon to fight risk. Diversification. Imagine you have a whole basket and there is only one fruit in it, an apple. If that one apple rots, the whole basket is empty. Now imagine if that same basket is full of apples, bananas, oranges, mangoes. Then even if one fruit goes bad, the rest will work. This is the real meaning of diversification. In the stock market too, if you put all your money in one company, the risk becomes very big. But if you invest in different good companies in different sectors, then even if one sector falls, your entire portfolio will not sink. Now the question is how to diversify. The first principle is to invest in different sectors, such as some money in banking, some in IT, some in medical. The second principle is the balance of large cap plus mid cap plus small cap. Large cap companies are stable and strong, like banks. Mid cap companies are a little growth oriented, a little risky. Small cap companies are the riskiest, but also have the most growth potential. The third principle is the use of index mutual funds. If choosing stocks yourself seems difficult, then good quality index mutual funds or exchange-traded funds can also provide diversification. But remember, diversification does not mean buying 50 stocks without thinking. Quality and balance are both important, and the real fun begins now. In the 6th chapter, we will understand the biggest secrets of the market, how to identify real winners. Because once you learn to spot winners early, you stop chasing money. Money starts chasing you. This chapter is dangerous. Dangerous because once you understand it, you'll never look at companies the same way again. Chapter 6. How to identify real winners. The secret path of the market. Imagine you are sitting in an exam and you already know the correct answer to every question. How easy would it be to win? The stock market is similar. If you learn to identify the right companies, making money becomes a result of wisdom, not luck. So how to identify real winner companies? The first signal is a strong business model. A company that is grounded, whose product is a part of everyday life, whose demand remains even in recession. That is a real diamond. For example, soap, toothpaste, mobile recharge. Whether the economy falls or rises, these things continue to run. The second signal is consistent profit growth. See whether the company's profit is increasing year after year or not. Like in a relationship, if a person constantly improves, trust is built, isn't it? The same applies to a company. The third signal is strong management. Who are the people behind the company? What is their past? What is their vision? A good team means a long-distance horse. But the real story begins now. In the 7th chapter, we will learn how to handle market fluctuations without panicking. Because knowing a good company is one thing, staying calm when the market crashes is another. This is the chapter where emotions destroy portfolios, or discipline builds fortunes. Chapter 7. What to do when the market falls. Now imagine you are traveling in a train. Suddenly the train starts shaking. Do you immediately jump off? No, right? Similarly, when the stock market falls, panicking and exiting is the biggest mistake. A market fall is a natural cycle. It is also certain to recover after every fall. Now the question is what to do when the market falls. The first thing to do is to avoid panic selling. The market is falling. This does not mean that your company has gone bad. If the fundamentals are strong, the fall is temporary. The second thing is to find opportunities. When the market falls, quality stocks are available at a discount. This is the time to strengthen your portfolio. The third thing is to continue AIP Automatic Investment Plan. When the market is down, AIP gets more units which increase future profits. But the interesting twist is yet to come. In Chapter 8, we will learn how to build long-term wealth without chasing shortcuts. Markets fall to test patience. Only those who pass the test get rewarded. Because real wealth is not built by excitement, it is built by consistency. Chapter 8. The Path to True Wealth. Patience and Understanding. Imagine a farmer planting seeds. He knows it will take time for the crop to grow. If he digs up the seeds every day to see if they have sprouted, neither the seeds nor the crop will survive. Similarly, in the stock market, patience is the biggest weapon. Wealth building is a process, not magic. There are many traps in the market. Quick profit tips, get-rich-quick schemes that look attractive, but are actually risky. So what is the real strategy? Investing in good companies, doing SIP consistently, having patience. Whether the market goes up or down, keep increasing your knowledge. Remember, time works in your favor if you keep making the right decisions. But the real masterstroke is yet to come. In the 9th chapter, we will learn. And now comes the force that turns ordinary investors into millionaires without extra effort. The magic of compounding. How small money becomes big. Chapter 9. Compounding. A small seed. A big tree. Now listen to a magical story. If a person invests just $5,000 every month and gets an average return of 12% on it, then after 20 years, it can become more than $5 million. This is the real magic of compounding. Understand compounding as the power of money to earn money. Just as a waterfall gradually flows to become a river, similarly, small investments create an ocean of wealth. Now the question is, how to make compounding your friend. Start early. The earlier you start, the more time you will get to grow. Invest regularly. Reinvest the interest. Don't be in a hurry to take out the profit. Magic happens in compounding when you give it time. But the journey is still incomplete. In the 10th chapter, we will learn. Because money grows faster when you grow faster. The biggest investment is in yourself. Chapter 10. The biggest victory. Investing in yourself. Imagine if you get a machine that can double its output every year. What would you do first? Obviously, you would invest in the care, maintenance, and upgrade of that machine. Now understand that machine is you. Investing in your own knowledge, skills, and mindset is the biggest investment. Knowledge is the biggest weapon to succeed in the stock market. Read books, follow good mentors, get practical experience, and most importantly, learn from every mistake. The market will keep changing, but if you have learned to make yourself better, no fall, no crash can stop you. Remember, the market is not in your control. But your learning and reaction are in your control, and that is where real success begins. And now, let's close this journey where dreams meet courage. Now, let's conclude this beautiful journey with a heartwarming conclusion. Conclusion: the real story of giving wings to dreams. Perhaps when you started this journey, there was fear in your mind. Can I do it? Will the market eat my money? But today you have that understanding, that courage that is needed to truly dream and fulfill them. Now, the stock market is not a scary place, but an opportunity to fulfill your parents' dream, to give your children a good future, to live your own dream. Every small step, whether a small investment or a small lesson, it is a brick of your dream building. The seed you sow today will become the tree whose shade you will also rest in tomorrow, and a smile will be on the faces of your loved ones too. So let's take our first strong step on this new financial journey without fear and without stopping, because everyone has the right to dream. And now the path to making dreams a reality is also in front of you. Thanks for watching. If you are new to this channel, subscribe and press the bell icon so that you keep getting notifications of all our upcoming important videos. See you in the next video with a new inspiring book. Thank you.